you ever wondered just how big the universe is? Or maybe you're just contemplating if it's all a computer simulation some alien kid is playing on his Nintendo. Yeah, the reality we live in can be hard to fathom at times, especially when we all go looking for answers, knowing we ain't gonna find any answers anytime soon. Of course, there's a lot we understand about life on Earth, but we know nothing about death, and probably a bit less regarding the universe. What we do know about time and space, we've learned from people that are a lot smarter than you and I. People that understand how to add and subtract. Of course, any questions we have about time, space, and our reality starts with what we know about the relationship between time and space. In my book of knowledge about this particular question, as thin as it is, states that understanding time and space begins with how we define time and space, right here in our daily lives. We humans think of time as linear. Time only moves in one direction, for all of us. Every one of us associates time with the Earth's orbit around the sun, which is to say time to us is defined by how we measure it with mechanisms known as clocks. Space for us is that where time lives, such as distance between two spaces that allows a meaning for time, a way for us to define it. You got a headache yet? 'Cause we ain't even started on the real shit yet. Just as there's a relationship between time and space here on Earth, an old wise man told us there's a universal connection between time and space that exists everywhere. But let me ask you, have you ever wondered if time could exist without space, or space without time? Has time always existed, or is it just a matter of our perception? Science says the two are linked. If there is no space, there is no time. Yet there are those who claim that time is an illusion, that time does not exist. But I don't give those people the time of day, because when I look in the mirror, I see nothing but my own raggedy ass old self. So if time's an illusion, I'm doing something wrong. Truth is, growing old is what smart people call entropy, which kind of defines the second law of thermodynamics that states everything grows old, dies, and decays. Does that apply to my thoughts as well? Do ideas decay over time? I don't know about none of that, but I'm smart enough to remember that time slows down the faster you go. So if you want to live a long life, just go about your business quickly, as fast as you can. Your employer will be proud. Thinking about time gives me a headache. Time may have always been around, but I'm of the opinion, and it's a lonely opinion, that time, what we understand and perceive as time, isn't time at all. It's just a way for us to measure a small portion of something larger, something so much larger that we don't even have a clue about what it really is. Of course, I could be wrong. I could be nothing but a digital construct that someone created. In fact, our reality might be nothing but a digital construct, which means we could all be living in some type of artificial simulation. And there's a lot of evidence out there, as scary and terrible as that may be, that supports the simulation argument. Of course, there's a lot of people out there that don't want to hear that, because it'd mean that God was some kind of artificial intelligence, and when it comes to free will, a thing we all think we have, well, one can only wonder. Of course, thing is, like I just said, here in our reality, we like to think we have free will. But do we? When one looks at how ordered our universe is, with laws governing every aspect of our lives, both physically and legally, you gotta admit there's a lot of resemblance to computer code. Time and space are things that you and I live in and live with. Our lives are entwined with both, and it appears you can't have one without the other, at least in how we understand the two. Of course, my head explodes when I start wondering about all the possibilities that might exist in the universe, like multiverses, and I can't help but wonder if my life, my entire reality, is a result of some alien kid playing on his game system. But then the truth hits home. If I'm a player in someone else's game, I'm here thinking that that kid is giving up playing the game and forgotten to power down the damn system. Well, I hope you enjoyed. What was it? What did I call it? Time, space, and other things. The other thing being living in a simulation for the most part. You know, those we've gone to the stage where we're asking really strange, weird questions about our reality. And that's the way it should be, I think. I mean, people have always asked questions about the reality and the world that we live in. But man, living in a computer simulation, somebody had to write that. And if you want to think that person is God, that's fine. But it might be some alien living on a planet outside of our reality. I don't know. But time and space, that's. I think Einstein must have been an alien. That would not surprise me one damn bit. And when I think about shit like that, man, all I can do is do a shot of tequila. Then it makes everything better. Well, we're getting near Christmas, my friends. Peace out. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed it.